What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and we are going to continue on the APA 8-Ball World Qualifier Tournament. If you watched my last video, we ended up winning that one, so we got to play the next day, Saturday morning. We had a 9 a.m. match, which, nobody wants to play pool that early, let's be honest. This is a late afternoon, if not evening, event for most of us, so it's kind of rough playing in the morning. Whatever. We're playing a team I've never seen. They're from a completely different bar. I don't know a single one of these people, let alone how they play. But I'm going to be playing their high skill level. He was a skill level 6 by the name of Justin, and I don't know him. So let's get right into it. All right, here we go. So like I said, we're going to be playing Justin. He is a skill level 6, where I somehow am a skill level 7. That means I got to go to 5 before he goes to 4. And apparently we're playing on a dirty table. Got to sweep off the headrail a little bit. But other than that, we are lagging for the first break. Ooh, that looks real light. He's got a little bit of a bounce, but his was definitely good enough to beat that lackluster lag. My lags have been terrible lately. They used to be really good. I don't know what happened. I'm like under hitting everything. It's like a race to the middle for me. All right, well, let's see what Justin's got here as I drink my energy drink. Ready to go. A little bit of a second ball break. Kind of grazed the head ball. Looks like he made a solid, if I remember correct. Yeah. Man, if he can see around that 7 to get that 6 ball out, now would be a beautiful time for it, but he's not look. He kind of glanced at it, so I'm assuming it doesn't go. All right, 5 ball, just draw back a little bit, kind of just punch it, creep it to that right rail. That's pretty good, because that leaves you that 3 ball. All right, so now you got shape. This is where I'd be taking my time, walk around a little bit, kind of figure out your pattern. Because technically, yeah, you do have the 1. I don't like taking the 1 now, but you've got the 3. The question is, are you going to try to roll forward for the 4? Are you trying to stun to hold for the 7? I like the idea of using the 7 to get your 6 open. I just don't know if this is how I would take it. Don't get me wrong, if that dropped, he might have had the perfect angle to get that 6 ball. So now I got to do a little investigation, like, how am I going to get these balls open? Because I got a couple problems right there. Got a lot of balls to be able to break it open. I've got the 11, the 12, the 10. So, the question is how? I'm assuming I'm going to go for the 15 up the rail. Naturally, it's going to come off the rail just a bit. Well, a lot of bit. Yeah, because now you can hit that 10 ball as a rolling ball. Go ahead and try to crash that open now. Can't quite tell the distance looks like about a diamond, so you might need to throw a little bit of left, which actually is comfortable because you're already over the 14 in that same way. Ooh, that was good. Unfortunately, okay, the breakout was good. Unfortunately, the 13 just rolled up and decided to get tied up as well. Like, yes, the 9 goes. I said double check, see if the 11 goes, because I like taking it. I got a little angle, so now I can just draw back. Ooh, did I open up the 11? Or did I tie it up? I guess we might be finding out. Yeah, obviously it goes low left, but I like to know what my options are. I'm not happy with that. I think I want to be a little bit further down table. Either quite a bit harder, quite a bit less. Either way, get more angle for a natural roll down. I really look at the crossbank already. I must have no angle on that 14 to be able to do anything, and I'm too close to the rail. I can't draw out. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But you know, it is what it is. His 6 ball is a little tied up, but at the same point, he's got the 7 to get it open. Potentially the 4 if he can get underneath. Yeah, like that. That's perfect. Good steep angle. Just the natural roll of making that 4 ball. Cue ball is going to come straight back into that 6, open some stuff up. Not when you jump up as you're shooting, though. He ended up putting a lot of top on that. That's why I went forward. Just honestly, a center ball, I think he would have been fine. All right. Now he's in a real conundrum here because back cutting that 7 to this low left, he's not going to get open. Yeah, that cue ball was going to go, he hit it too thick. So you kind of think of the angle it came off. You shift it to where it makes it. The cue ball could potentially even hit the 11. Definitely not moving that 6 ball. And that 6 is tied up pretty good. Let's see, I'm shooting this now because it's a makeable cut, but the idea is that 13 goes to the low left, so it's really hurting him on that 6 ball more than it is hurting me. So if I go ahead and move that 11, now I've got options. Unfortunately, I tied it up where I can't do anything with that 14. I'm kind of just trying to put a visual, like when I roll this ball, am I going to hit the 6 and do something stupid and scratch on the low right? So I'm just trying to visualize what it's going to do. And it did hit it, and it went that direction. So that's why I went and put my finger there just to kind of mentally see I'm going to hit. Where is it going to go after that? And I felt comfortable enough that I shot it because I was trying to just, like I said, just make sure I'm not going to hit that 6 ball thick and scratch. And I got out. But I left myself real straight on that 14. So I was just seeing, like, can I make the 8 if I happen to pull? Because I can't get it off the rail enough. Which I think at this angle, I might be able to go top with a little bit of right. Yes, I at least got off the rail for comfort. It's okay. All right. So where are you going? Same kind of thing. I'm looking to double check. Here we go. Put out my lucky marker. I don't have it on me, but it says don't effing miss. It doesn't say effing. You know what I mean? But so I'm looking at, I think I can roll. No? Okay, I'm putting draw, so I'm just going to stun into the side rail. The problem is I missed the shot. You saw the ball like hook and pull in, and all it did is just carry him off that 7. Merry Christmas, Justin. Here you go, buddy. Get the first one free. You had a Groupon for free APA wins. So stupid. All right, good break, good spread. I everything's open. Like, personally, I mean, your natural reaction is you want to say stripes because they look a little bit more open. The problem is you need to shoot solids because once you make your balls, now the 8 ball's open. If you go for stripes, unless you break the 8 open, well, now you got problems because that 8 doesn't have a home. Unless you can get perfectly behind it and shoot the 8 to the top left. But, I mean, this is not the shot I would start with. I would be looking at that 1 ball to this low left. Yes, it's thin, but... Okay. Left it hanging now. 100% I want to take solids. Because he fixed a lot of the issue. Because once you make that 5, then you can make the 1 to the low left, stun over, 6 to the low right, and then 8 ball goes in 5 pockets currently. But kind of like what I was just saying a minute ago, this is something that I've struggled with. Like, I've always been in the mindset of break open balls, move stuff where you need to and whatnot. And yes, you need to have that skill set. You need to have a good understanding of how to make a ball, how to break something open when you got trouble, yada yada. But with that said, and this is where my buddy Adam's finally getting it into this thick, stubborn ass skull. If you don't need to move a ball, don't move a ball. If every ball, looking at the table, if every ball has 1 or 2 homes where you don't have to break something open to move it, then why move it? Just shoot the shot and control the rock is really all you're trying to do. Figure out your pattern to make those balls where they got to go. And there you go. I'm learning little by little. It's going to take about 6 more years and I might truly have learned that. Because I am stubborn. I'm not going to lie. Ooh. Did that 5 ball hook up? Okay. I'm really happy to see how much I really am walking around the table and just kind of getting a gauge for everything. Like really playing out my playing out my routes, playing the patterns. Problem is, it looks like it's obviously I'm on the left side of the tangent line, so the cue ball, if I make the 7 on the side, is going up table. So nice and soft. Don't try to do anything crazy. Now the question is, can I cut that 1 ball to the low right and hold the cue ball without getting behind the 14 or 12, and then be able to that way I can take that 6 into the right middle. That's a whole lot of inside or left. Goodness, that was a lot of left. That thing came at an angle, came way steeper reversed. Left myself a good shot. Now I just gotta hike up. Just give it a little pop. Just to kind of hold it. Boom. Go. Oh, you gotta drop. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was so good. Actually, it means because I hit the outside point and the cue ball came down, so I could have just hit it just a hair straighter. Cue ball would have froze. I would have been fine. Game of millimeters. And now that 6 is in a bad spot because he leaves me up table. Ugh. I don't think there's a ball gap between that 12-14. Question is, if you're stripes, how many people try to run this because everything's pretty open? Or do you play the mental game, come off from this perspective, the left side of the 13, and spin behind that 14-12? Try to play it safe. All times, it's nice and quiet in my house right now. I'm just down in my basement doing a recording, having some fun watching some pool, and there's a cricket in the corner. Son of a gun, get out of here. Don't you see I'm working? Cricket. Ooh, good shot. Good try. Reason I don't like it, there was no point in taking an unnecessary combo, in my opinion. But also, let's say that ball drops. Now you're still leaving yourself long because the speed was off, everything. I mean, the crossbank's on. Okay, looking at the angle. We're going to try to crossbank this 6 into the low right. Gotta hit it firm enough to get the 6 moving. So let's see what the cue ball does. Boy, howdy. Okay. 6 is near pocket, 8's near pocket. All pressure is on him. And he's up table close to the rail, so it's not like he can have any kind of controlled draw shot or something, or stop shot. So for me, I'm shooting the 12, nice and easy. Roll up for the 13. Nice and easy, easy. You're trying to leave an angle, but don't get it behind the 14. So even that, I would almost hit it. Took like a third of the power off. Get the cue ball up table, just even a ball or two, just for more angle for control. Now, the thicker you are, you got to put more power to get it up there. Roll that. Oh, don't shoot the combo. Slow roll the 10 all the way up. He's trying to combo that 15 though. I got it. Look how hard he hit and look where the 10's going. Okay. Question is, does the 10 clear the 6? Which I think it does. You're just shooting at like a half a pocket. So now really you need to stop shot that. Oh, he had a bit of an angle. Okay. Saw me kind of get out of the way over here, if you can see it behind my head, but we're playing in the corner of the bar, so their team is across the windows here. My team is against the wall behind the camera. Yeah, I don't know why I hit it so hard. He's got a real punchy stroke though, but let's be honest, most pool players do. Didn't want to take time to get a bridge. Boy, you better get out if you're gonna do something stupid like that. There we go, 1-1. No freebie this round. Gave you one, that's all you're gonna get, I hope. All right, it's time to see what we do. See what we do on the breaks. Dang. Dang. One solid down and 2 stripes. Stripes look good. I just don't know about that 13. Solids look good because you could go ahead and cut that 4 in, push open the 3, kind of open everything, but you might need to move the 10 to open up the 8 potentially. And those both look really good right here because you could even start with the 14 right now. The question is that 13. Hiking up, looks like I'm trying to punch draw this. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry, that was awesome. Oh man, that was a cool stroke. What's up, Longbridge? Why'd I try to draw all the way back, though? That doesn't make sense. You don't have to get to the other side of the one, you moron. Could have just went forward, come off the row. I got 2/3 of 3/4 of a table. I could have left it. Bump that 7. Oh man, can I see it? Even if you can see it full, I think like a low left, you could still draw straight back to leave the 13 to the top left, and that low left will throw the 10 ball wide enough to bank. And a safety. Okay. Interesting play. See how it works out for him, Cotton. Ooh, overcut it. Okay, now what, Todd? You're in a bad spot here. Okay, it looks like I'm lining up the carom. Trying to see if I can come off the 13 and get the cue ball to kind of suck up behind that 10. And so close. So close. What would that need to be? Just a hair thinner? Maybe a hair, like 2% more power. Because the thinner you hit, the more power is going to go with the cue ball. So thinner would have took me just a little bit to the right of the table, a little harder to get behind that 10. The idea was there. Still looks like his 4-ball goes. 3-ball would if he's got shape for it, I think. I'm sure that's what he was just looking at there. I'm okay with go ahead and, yeah, slow roll the 2. And then, and I say slow roll because you're not trying to move the cue ball too much. That should be good. You could go ahead and take the 4 now if you need. Questions. The real question is that 3-ball. And then, even after that, does the 8-ball clear the 10? I'd even be okay with just make the 6. Because then the 1 is kind of your insurance ball. The 1 doesn't go now. But he's got an angle on this and might roll up and nudge the 3. Oh, he is on the other side. Okay. What now? Sorry, I'm muting to blow my nose. It's been rainy here, so allergies are kicking up. Fun stuff, you know? All right, the real shot right now is the safety off the 6, leave the cue ball behind the 1. That's really his best shot. Instead, goes with 1, good shot. Now he's got himself a good shot on the 6. He's got an angle so you can control what you want to do. But the problem is, what is it that you're trying to do? Like, I'm assuming the 3 goes, and that's why he's not stressing it. That to me looks real tight. Like I said earlier, I think you're only shooting into like maybe a half a pocket. So he's putting a little bit low. That might just be an intentional save. I'm not sure. Did he control the cue ball long? I just don't know if he wanted the 6 ball tied up. This should be a return save. We're just trying to get a good hit on the 13, leave the cue ball up on this rail. Speed could have been a little better. Could have been a little bit better, but it's all right. Still, he's got to bank out. Even if he banks a 3, 6 is going to get kind of, I mean, who knows what's coming. You're going to crash into it. What to do, what to do. Like I said, this is World Qualifier, so you're trying to get your team to go to Vegas. Pressure's on. You're trying to really make sure everybody can do their job and shoot the best you can, play the smartest you can. So there's a little bit more. This isn't just your regular league night where you're like, oh, I really want to win, and leave it at that. This is I have to win. So you're going to take your time, think about it. What are your options? Especially when you get into like a chess match here with, you know, a bit of a safety game. I'm fine with slowing down. Okay. Good shot. I'm gonna have to try to return a save. Gonna have to try to skin the 13. You can see looks like I'm putting straight right on him. I'm trying to skin it and actually get behind him. Ooh. And I didn't. So I don't know. I think the 8 would go by the 13. So, I mean, that's a paper thin cut on the 6 to go low left. What's he doing here? I guess he was trying to bank it. Now, without his ball there, this is going to be a little bit easier. Plus, I've got a little bit more comfort. I'm not on the rail like I was a second ago, so I'm going to do the exact same shot. Look at that. Look at that. Just skinned it. Good, soft shot. No jump cues in APA. State Masters. I mean, his 8 ball, 8 ball's in the way of a 1 rail kick. Like if you try to kick to the right rail. I guess he's looking at 2 rail. Got to get around the 10. Straight right. Spin towards the 3. That's not enough angle. Oh no. Worst possible outcome there. Missed it entirely. Got hit the point, and all it did is open me up even more with a scratch. All right, we're just gonna slow roll the 10, leave an angle. Woo! The ball seemed to like just die on speed. It felt like I hit that pretty firm. Like I was trying to get all the way around it and shoot the 8 ball in the same pocket, but again, I'm putting myself in a bad scenario on this 8 ball. Oh, 3 times shooting this 8. 3 times I'm like, ooh, where's the cue ball going? But 6 ball saved me. 6 ball saved me. 2-1. Let's go straight race to 3. Oh, we got a game. I say that. I'm actually shooting a little bit better than him. I'm not shooting great, though. I am definitely not shooting where I need to. But like I alluded to, I don't play well in the morning. Like, I don't know many pool players are like, yeah, I prefer to play the 9 a.m. match over the 7 p.m. Like, that doesn't happen. This is a night game. But whatever. We're here. Looks like I made a strike, didn't I? Oh, never mind. Yeah, all solids are out. Okay. That 12 go? Yeah, look at the 14 too. Dang it. Like I said, this is not my best A-ball. Like I'm shooting well, not great. I'm shooting barely above good, in my opinion, right now. Whoa. I'm not really sure what he was intending there, but I think in the mental game that is pool, I think I've definitely took him out of stroke, and he's not feeling confident. Okay, ball in hand. I'm trying to get rid of my trouble ball here because obviously everything else is down table. I don't have a good breakout. I'd almost be okay with just bank the 15 or the 14 just a little bit into table, get the cue ball to suck up to that 1 ball almost behind it, play it as a safety. But instead, we're gonna go ahead and open my balls up. That's a good stroke. Got a good view of that beautiful Shane Van Boning Generation 2 cue, and it looks good in white. I like the contrast of it. Buddy of mine, Kyle, who you guys have seen 1,000 times on the channel, he got the black version. Also very good looking. I just like how the white stands out. Such a good looking cue. Good cue. Shoots well. It's got a little bit better weight balance than the Predator I used to play with, I think. All right, so here we go. Just eliminating every ball, leaving my trouble. The one thing I scream at people in almost every video to not do. And now when the pressure's on and I'm feeling good, this is it. This is exactly what I'm doing. So high, looks like it's at a little bit of right. Try to come straight back. Oh, missed a shot. Yeah. Oh, congratulations. You got your leave. Yeah, I left the bank to the low right. I'm assuming it goes by the 3. But guess what? You left it for the last. Don't do it. He still got a little problem with that 6-3. I'm glad I didn't make that or open that up. So in terms of the match, I think this was match 4. I know one of my players got swept 3-0, and then I think we won 2-0. I can't remember the next one if it was Hill or but I feel like I guess we would have been, I think we won 2-0 because I feel like we were up 4-3. So I was just like, whatever, I'm just trying to win 2-0, try to give my team the chance here, keep him from the hill. Because if I remember correct, that's how this match was. This was match 4. We were up 4-3. If I can win 2-0, then that puts us up 6-3. And then my last player usually need 1 game to solidify they can't sweep us, which, even then, now that I think about it, 6-3 would be an automatic win. Because once you're up 6-3, even if your opponent sweeps the last, tie 6-6, you already have 3 wins for the win. So. Okay. So I was looking, I must have been considering something off when I was sitting there watching him shoot. Which, you know, because I think I can pot the ball clean, get the cue ball to roll up. And I was looking, can I carry him the 14? Look at that. Oh, and I overhit it. But one thing I'm looking at now, what if I just would have tried to shoot the 13 off the 7? Like, carry him the 7. That 7's going to go move the 14. I would have opened it up. Much, much harder shot at that distance. Yes, I get that. You're right. You were right, because I know somebody thought that. Because I remember this shot. I have to actually go behind it. Yeah, I was actually trying to go behind it to get it, and all I ended up doing is basically a kick and stick. But Justin comes to the table wide open. He's got the 4 balls, a good setup ball for the 1. Like I said earlier, I think I'm in his head a little bit. I think he's not feeling his most confident. Like for me, yeah, I'm always playing. He must be playing safe. Okay. All right, return it. I like it. I like it. That's probably the right play there. Because I think my, especially being up 2-1, trying to get this, I would have been over aggressive, but I bet I would have tried to run that out. Would start with the 7 on the side, but he played smart. Move the 6 ball towards the side pocket. Now it's got a home. So just a little south of that second diamond. And that right there, that's where I'm visualizing not just the cue ball going there, but like when you put your finger on the rail and you're aiming at that ball, where's the cue ball actually connecting with the rail? Because it's not coming right where you connect, it's coming up table. And you see, I did a terrible job because I missed that bad. Went long with it, which anybody that knows valleys, they bank long. All right, if you're trying to get out, I like starting with the 1, you know, or the 4 to leave the 1. He might be thinking leave that 1 because it's my problem more than his. I like 7, whether you want to go low left or center left. I like 7, 6 to the right side, 3 to the left side. Excuse me, 4 ball, top right. Come out just a little bit, control it for the 1 and the same. You can see his hand, his brain's thinking. He's trying to figure out his pattern. So, yeah, 7 low right, that works. There we go. Yeah, 6 ball. I would hit this as a bit of a stun. You don't want to just slow roll because you're not trying to get to the, you know, roll up to the side pocket. Okay. He hit that real soft. I like it. I like that because now you've got control. You've got some options. You know, yeah, go for the 4, pull back just a little, cut the 1, and then you got your 3 as your setup. That's your key ball. that works because now you've got an angle. Question is, does he have the speed control to not stun behind the 14? You also don't want to run into the 14 because then the cue ball can get loose. Oh, he hit that way hard. Oh, and oh boy, howdy. You didn't want that one ball, that's for sure. I wonder if that 14. Yeah. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm actually trying to bank the 14 to the left side. I was getting ready to say, I wonder if the 14 gets around the one ball in 3 rails to the right side. I gotta put some low to also get around it. That means I gotta bank even a little wider. Uh-oh. All right, quick tip. Too many people I see play the combo when, kind of like I said earlier, don't move a ball that doesn't need moved. If you play the combo, how many times that cue ball or that one ball will come off the right side of the 4 and then go to the left, to the left and end up on the long rail and the cue ball is up table. You took 2 makeable balls and you made one and hooked yourself on the next. Go a little rail first, take that 4 ball, cue ball spins around, take the 1 in the same pocket. Oh. Now, I'll be honest with you, I did not actually remember that's what happened, but I'm telling you, I see that all the time. Everybody does it. Like, congratulations, that's a very easy combo. You can make it in so many ways, but the problem is, especially when you only got 2 balls left, now you're hooked. Now what do you do with the 1? Now you're gonna try to bank it, you're gonna try safe. What are you trying to do? If you just go, and I couldn't see if he could see the 4 enough to make it, but just go a little rail first, spin around 3 rails. It's not that hard, but instead he just played ticky-tack there, and now I'm just gonna return the exact same thing he did. Slightly different because I was actually trying to get the cue ball behind the 8, but look at this. 14 said, I got you. And now I just hooked him with the 14. Your other option on that combo is to hit it real light and let the 1 ball, that way it just nudges the 4 and then it still hangs. Again, I see that too many times. That look like pretty close to right at the second, maybe a hair south. Yeah. Welcome to the weirdness of camera angles when they're up like this. I feel like it need to be down. I don't know. We'll see. Normally I'd say down table a little bit more, but also that, like I said, the table is definitely banking real wide. Oh man, did he almost make it too? Where you going, cue ball? Oh, I think he might have sold out. 8 balls makeable from almost anywhere, so we're just gonna go top English, just roll it off the head rail, put a stroke to it. Super long bridge, as you're supposed to do. Oh, I went high left just to make sure I didn't get behind that 1. You are not gonna get me behind that 1 ball. Mark the pocket on your way. Three to 1. There we go. Good long match. Good rack for you. You guys learn a little something. All right. Game number 5. Let's see what happens here. What kind of break do I get? How about nothing? Goodness, that's a safety break if I've ever seen it. Ugh. I mean, there's just problems everywhere. You could probably solve quite a bit of it if you combo the 15. Was that the 15-3? But he's gonna choose just to cut. Oh, full table. Oh, got overcut. It went thin. Yeah, this is ugly. Okay, we're choosing solids. We're choosing a bad leave at that. Oh my god. Let's play safe here. Let's go off the left side, put some left on it, get the cue ball behind the 3. Yeah, that works. That works. I like slow rolling this into the side. Oh, he's taking a long. Good shot. Very good shot. Goodness. Couldn't help but notice the some guys I know from my Monday Night League, they're practicing over there on the table above us. And, you know, when you're practicing, why would you lag from the side in between? Like, have a little bit of situational awareness. Because if you do it from the other side, you're not in anybody's way. Hey, come on, guys. Common sense. Let's go. All right, Justin played a safe. I'm going to take the 2 ball. I like leaving the 7 because that's a good out or a good breakout ball for that 3. So we're going to go do it now. Oh, man. I like to make myself work, don't I? Does that bank around the A, maybe? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Hello. Okay. I was actually just thinking in my head, like, man, I'm not shooting great. Like, my stroke's confident, but my patterns are, like, my control's off. And then here I had to go bank that thin around the 8 beautifully. Oh, and send this up table. Oh, I way understroked that. Way understroked that because I was trying to get more up table to take the 6 into the side. Still shooting it? Don't do that in Ultimate. It's fine in APA. Ultimate, that is a loss of game. That's an intentional foul because it's still part of all ball foul, which an intentional foul is a loss of game. This ain't Ultimate, so we're fine. But there's little things like that, like even with you know, the rolling ball, wait until all balls stop. Even in other divisions that are not Ultimate Pool, I'm forcing myself. I went and played a 9-ball tournament, same thing. You know, don't touch a ball till everything's done moving. That's now I'm doing that for all things. So I need to stop, put my hand in the pocket, let the thing drop. Who cares? All right, 11 ball. Come on out, come on out, come on out. Good leave. I like taking the 10 here, personally. The only problem is, when are you going to go get that 12, man? And how? How are you going to get up there? you can get around the 8 now, sure, but I don't think he gets around. I think he's going to crash. Never mind, he did. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? We all know that meme, right? All right, top English, send it. I might even put a little bit of left to check it up, but oh, look at that. And ooh, he might have had it. Can't quite tell. All right, child, where are you at? Does the 6 clear? Like I'm double checking real quick on my leave. You know, what options do I have to shoot the 1? And the 1 clears the 15 to go low right. At the same point, I think yeah, I must have enough pocket to feel confident to draw against this left rail, come back out. Stop. Just bump that 15 out of my way. God dang. Rolling ball. Spin this around 2 rails. Hide just a little bit of left. Boom, boom. There we go. Now, rolling ball. Does not scratch. Come on, let's get on the hill. There we go. 4-1 on the hill. Whew. So like I said, I'm confident. I feel like I'm stroking well, but it's just a little bit off here and there. I need to kind of clean a few things up. I need to clean just a couple things up here. All right, sorry guys, had a little bit of a technical difficulty in my playback on my side, so I had to reboot everything. I am back. Had a atrocious break. I don't know what that was. So ended up scratching, left a big ugly mess in there. All right, let's get back into this. 4-1. Let's close this out. Looks like he's gonna take solids, which I don't blame him. There's definitely more open. Oh no. So I have a couple problems with that. Yeah, I mean, obviously he missed a shot. We all do it. We're amateurs. Problem is, why did he draw back? Like, what was his intent? Because he definitely didn't leave himself anything. So I'm looking here, like, how can I hit something to break things up? Because, kind of like I was saying earlier, don't break things up unless you need to. Well, guess what? You gotta, because this is fugly. So I'm gonna cut this. The reason I think I was also looking at is make sure the 8 ball didn't do anything stupid. I've already given too many of those. And then throw your hand up. Throw that hand up. Went for solids, ended up making a stripe, and guess what? It was open, therefore APA rules are, yeah, stripes. But now the good news is I really kind of open it up. Everything's got a good home. I really would like the idea to clean up that 9, 14, 11 up there first, because these two make really good setup balls, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Checking my options. Like, yes, I gotta get the 9. Going to itch my arm here. Well, all right. So I'm trying to figure out, like, the 9 only goes one way, so I gotta get shape on it. 14 goes to the right middle, so I'm just gonna try to hold this. And way overstroked it. I think I even tied up the 8, didn't I? I think the 7 got in the way. I think it did. Cut this to the high left pocket. Top left, excuse me. Oh, we're going top right. Okay, well, sure didn't want that. All right, Justin. He's pretty well open, especially if he goes ahead and shoots that 4-ball first. Like, okay, I would go 4-ball into the left middle. Depending on the angle, you're probably gonna either have the 3 or the 6 into the right middle, and then go ahead and take the 5-ball, hold it for the 7 low right, and then now you've got the 2, the 6, or the 3, depending on which one you didn't shoot, and then the 1 ball up there to run, and then the 8's open to the low left. That is 12 is blocking it from low right, but yeah, I don't like that because the biggest one you got to shape is that 3-4. Unless the 4 clears the 5 to get to this low right, but you had perfect shape to open yourself up, and he took a wild shot. I'm not a fan of that pattern. It doesn't. I mean, unless the 4-3's wired to the side, you could just stop shot this and shoot that. But he's not doing himself any favors. That he is not. I mean, if you see the 5, let's be honest, that's your only shot. Don't cut that 7. I mean, unless you just physically can't see the 5 to cut it. But in general, I don't like any of this. Like, I'm okay, yeah, play it safe, but can you get behind the 12? Because just rolling it, you're not gonna be good. As Q ended up bumping that 4-3, and I'm gonna just leave that. Let's come around. Go ahead and take that. Oh no 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 no! God, I hate that scratch. I do that so frequent. I don't scratch often, but when I do, it is that shot right there. I was trying to cut the 12 in and then go ahead and use the, and then shape probably the 14, but can't do it from inside the pocket. Like this. Ugh. I guess the 5-ball goes, and if it does now, as long as a 3 clears the 12, I'm okay with this pattern. Well, A, you already overrolled it, got yourself into a funky position. Now you're back cutting the 3. You don't want to move that 4, so now you have to stun or draw off the 3 to not nudge it and hope you shape the 1. Like, yeah, you could probably roll into the 4, but you don't want the 4 rolling into the 8, causing yourself more havoc. Okay. Good shot. Good shot. Did you leave yourself straight enough that you actually want to be on the left side of the tangent line so you can just roll this and then leave yourself the 7. You let himself dead straight. Okay. Just a little bit overrolled, but he should be okay because the natural cut is going to bump that 8 towards the left rail and send the cue ball up. So as long as you make this 7, you should, as long as you don't just like punch it hard, just pocket speed, you should be left with a great 8-ball here. Just like that. Good shot. Good shot. Well, see if he gets out. Oh, there we go. 4-2. Oh, they need to get a point. They need a point to stay alive. And if I remember correct, they had 2 6s and they had another 6 to play, which means Michelle would have been coming up as a strong 5. She plays better 8-ball, so especially in a she only needs a point kind of thing or something, but okay. Stripes look good. Just got to figure out how to open up that 15. Everything else has a home. Oh, there we go. Okay, I didn't even think about that yet. The 15 goes. I think the 8 still comes. So to get our problems out of the way early, let's go ahead and take the 12 into the side. Maybe a little thicker. Yeah, there you go. Now just straight top. Let's roll down. Let's shape for the 15 now. Ooh, I need a little more. Ooh, I need a little more. It's all right. Rolling ball, this isn't a scratch shot. It's just an uncomfortable body position. Yeah, Lee. Okay. All right. We're on to something here, guys. We've got a really good pattern. 9-ball. Just pull it out so you get a little bit of breathing room. Was that the 11 up there? Yeah, because I already made the 15. So let's go to the 11 now. Draw back for the 14. Which actually, the 14 also goes up. I like going 11 and then 13. Leave the 14 as your key ball, because then that at least gets the cue ball up table some. I don't like taking the 13 now. I like the 11 with some draw. Considering all my options. All right, what am I trying to... Oh, no, man. I'm taking 14 now. That way I can just put a good stroke on it. Don't get back on the rail, please. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that angle on the 13. Yeah, you got to take this. Rolling ball, you're going to get back middle table and be okay. Stop. That looks pretty straight. That means just a good, smooth draw stroke. Shorten up that bridge. Ooh, a little bit of a rattle, but you know what? It's cuttable. It's cuttable. And it goes. It doesn't bank, obviously. There's too much in the way. All right. High left. Count for what little bit of deflection that Wheat State shaft gives you. And let's finish this off with a table run. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Looks good. Looks real good. Where are you going? Cue ball. There we go. Table run for the win. Like I said. So like I said earlier, that put us up. Let's go and pause that. So that ended up putting us up 6-3. And with that said, they didn't even realize that I actually had to go confirm with their captain. 6-3. Even if you guys sweep my last player, 6-6. We had 3 wins. We already won. No reason to play the 5th match. We will take that W and keep playing. You guys aren't ready for this next one. You guys are not ready. It is the best match I've ever played in 8-ball. It's phenomenal, but there's crazy drama with it. This is the next one's gonna be a video you're not ready for. It's going to be spectacular. I'm excited, but the problem is the amount of editing I'm gonna have to do on this dang thing. I promise I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my damnedest to get this out here soon, but the editing is gonna be a lot. And I've already started. I'm already an hour and a half deep into editing. We're gonna get there, but for now, we won this match. We're gonna continue on. We've got, I think, 2 more matches trying to get to Vegas. We got to get through the next one. So let's do this. Thank you as always. I appreciate you guys' support and everything. All the likes, the comments, everybody subscribing. Thank you. My subscribers have been going absolutely nuts. I was dry for like 6 months. I think I got like 250 in 6 months, and then I've had like over 500, almost 550 in the last month alone. Thank you to all my newcomers. I appreciate you. Comment below. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see. I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff. I've got not just matches. I've got other stuff I'm working on. But I gotta find time, guys. I'm playing too much. I hope you are too, and I hope you guys are learning something. Thank you as always. I'm gonna be back with the most epic APA 8-ball match you've ever seen on this channel. I'll see you soon.